Hey everyone, welcome to our day in the life. I try to get in a workout in the morning. It doesn't happen always, but I feel energized the days I can. My girls wake up around 7:30ish, so I try to get in some work done before they wake up, and I also plan our day. I still haven't taken a shower yet because I didn't want to wake up the hubby. And a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, even if it means sitting in sweaty self. I also started writing down about 5 to 7 tasks that I must complete, and then I try to kind of rate them based on the importance, so that way I am sure to get through my main tasks for the day, because my list can go forever, and I know you all mamas can relate. I also get their assignments updated because plans always change, and some days I have the homeschool room cleaned up the day before or the night before, and some days like today, it needs tidying up after the weekend's rush. So it's actually a pretty late. It's about, what time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. I worked a little bit and then I got ready. The girls got up and they're getting ready and they took a shower. And so now we're making breakfast, and then we will have our breakfast with books, and then we will start our school day, right?
Yeah.
So today is a little bit, we're off of our schedule, and sometimes we can plan as much as we can plan, but not everything always goes as planned. But I just wanted to still show you guys that we are more on routines than more on set on time. So we were still going to go through our morning basket or books with book basket, and then we're going to go forth and finish off everything that we had planned for doing today. I got caught up on work, so I got stuck with that. The girls had breakfast a little late. They took a shower this morning because they didn't take it last night, so that delayed us a little bit as well. But that's the perk about homeschooling, is really you can homeschool at any time of the day. It doesn't have to be that 10 o'clock is assigned for books and that's the only time you can read. You can read at any time. So we're gonna go ahead and read some books, and then we will start off our daily assignments. So this is our basket. Oh, can you see it? Okay. Here's our basket, and basically we read some of the books that are out of here. Also, I write the girls like a little note every day, and sometimes they can choose to write back to me. There's really no structure to that. It's just what they feel like. I don't want to force them to write back to me, but most of the time they write something back. And then we just kind of have fun with books. And I love that when we're homeschooling and we're reading books, and that's one of the things that I really love about reading books as part of like a study, is because we get to learn so many different things. So what did we learn from reading this book?
That some things that we do, it's bad. It's bad for our environment.
Right. What did you learn, Ayana?
That there's many different things.
Mm-hmm.
And when you count so many things, it turns into one.
Right. So we want to always count up 1 to millions. We never want to be million people and count back to one, because that would be very sad. One day that will happen, but
we'll all be in heaven.
Right. But we want to make sure that we keep our earth as
safe as it was before we were here.
Right. So we want to make sure that
the animals are safe, the trees are safe, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy?
Yeah?
I hope that there's an animal heaven for animals.
I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah. And so the next book, and probably the last book we're going to read today.
Mommy,
yeah.
I think I learned something.
Okay.
There's a cycle of life, death, and eating.
That's the cycle of life, yes.
And the cycle of what's helping the environment and what's not.
Correct.
Like how the
Did we read about the eclipse?
Eclipse.
Did we read about the sun?
I think so.
We did, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who knows about the eclipse?
The eclipse moon?
Sometimes as the moon travels around the earth, it blocks the light from the sun. When this happens, we have a solar outage. Let's go. We had
Mommy, that room's messy.
that room is messy, but it's all goodness messy because it's all messy with Okay, come on, let's go. Alrighty, so we're not gonna go based on time because we're already behind. We're just gonna go based on what is on our schedule to do, okay? So forget about the time, just focus on all the tasks that you have, okay?
I don't think this is mine.
That is yours. It has your name on it.
That's totally new.
That is, yeah, because instead of the weekly one, I printed the daily one. Okay, so we're gonna do all of our reading together, okay?
Okay.
Alright guys, so back home, I actually had to pick up my dad who flew back in from California. Then they went to the grandparents. Obviously they have to eat something because isn't that how it goes all the time with grandparents? So they ate lunch there, which actually I guess was kind of good. And then now we're back home. We finished our books reading Morning Basket, and now they are working on their individual assignments. Hidayah is doing teaching textbook and Ayana is working on her typing. Teaching textbook has really been wonderful for us because in the past it's hard to teach two kids. I don't know how teachers do it for multiple kids, like several kids. It's hard because sometimes they both need my attention, and I love that teaching textbook provides them the lessons. It has a teaching built into it, and I'm only needed if they really need reinforcement. Oldest loves the idea of kind of like showing, hey, I'm getting it right, is this correct? And I love that teaching textbook provides that self-correction for her, so I don't have to validate that it's a right answer, so she can keep moving. It's been a wonderful for my oldest, but most importantly it's been wonderful for my youngest. She has been really thriving on teaching textbook. She's had difficulties with math and learning the math concepts, but over the past, she's actually way ahead of where she should be from when we started, because she just really loves it, and someday she'll do multiple lessons. We are done with teaching textbook. Now Hidayah has to do, what do you have to do?
I'm writing a story about Stuart Little when he finds Margalo. And I'm going to print out chapter 1 and circle the nouns and verbs. And the nouns are going to be blue and the verbs are going to be red.
Right, and so you don't have to recreate that because you've been working on a story, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell everyone about the story that you're building? Or writing, I should say. All right, let's go to File, Print.
Chapter 3 we're printing out?
No, why are they in red? Okay, let's figure it out. No. All right, Ayana's doing her teaching textbook. Did you get it right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, you got 9 out of 9. High five. Look at you.
Wrong.
Yeah. And what Hidayah is working on is she wrote a story, or she's writing a story, right? And for her Oak Meadow, what she had to do was write a story and circle the noun and the verb. And so she's basically just taking the story that she was working on and just doing it so she doesn't have to rewrite it. That's the perk of homeschooling, because we can always compromise, right?
Improvise.
Improvise, right. Good word. All right. Finish this page up.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I can do
it. Nice try, but that's not it. For this problem, subtract 57 minus 10 in your head. Time out. Forehead.
Isn't it 67?
Minus 10. What does minus 10 mean? It means take a...
away.
Right.
So that means it's probably...
You got it.
Good job.
And that.
Ooh, we're done with 1, 2, 3, 4 things, right? Now you're going to be doing cursive. I've now moved on to writing. Hidayah is writing on her journal. And Ayana is writing a story. Hidayah is off to coding, and we're learning about?
Function.
Okay, and what is a function?
A function is like a shortcut to programmers.
Okay, and how do they make the shortcut?
And like, if
Four and five, I start cleaning and prepping dinner. The girls sometimes help as well, but today I just needed to kind of do things a little rather quickly because we were going out for dinner with family. That was kind of planned out last minute, so I just wanted to get the house kind of cleaned and ready for the next day. So I just ended up doing all the chores while the girls were, I believe, they were watching some screen time. So I'm basically just tidying up the kitchen and vacuuming. No matter how much we try to pick up after ourselves, there's always cleaning that needs to be done, or cleaning up clutter. We used to do a lot of homeschool in our kitchen table, and since we moved upstairs, it has actually helped a ton. Our downstairs clutterless. I wouldn't say free, but it has definitely helped keeping it clutterless. It's 11 o'clock, it's the end of the day, and I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap up here in the homeschool room and just kind of tidy things back up. Tuesdays are usually our, we have Lego League and some other activities, so it's a lighter homeschool day, so I'm going to just go ahead and plan and put out things that we need for tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got a chance to see glimpses of our homeschool, and it's not always perfect like you saw today. It didn't go as planned, but somehow it all works out. And all that really matters is that the kids are learning and they're evolving and that they're growing, and there's always tomorrow. I will see you on our next video. Until then, have a great day and happy homeschooling.